Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on whereabouts you are in the world. I hope you're having a phenomenal day so far, and welcome to today's stream where we're kicking off with some police and patrol officer. And yes, let's have a little bit more of a play around with Fast Pursuit DLC. We're going to have to go and hit a couple of these areas first in town, though, because they're becoming crime-ridden because we've been doing loads of highway patrols. Good morning, Mark. How are you this morning? We could do the financial sector, I suppose. Might actually have to do some proper patrols. How rude. Very well, you did walkies and now you're at work doing all the things. Nice. Let's push this fucking down the stairs. He was him, officer. So, the cunning plan is we'll play some games we've had some seasonal updates a little bit. We'll be joined by the incredibly talented Wangley in a little bit as well. But until then, we're going to play some patrol officers and bring some law and order to the...
This area has high criminal activity. Ready yourself to show some police presence.
I can take that.
Have we got equipment in the back of this van? All right. Why is it doing screenshots on the... Why? What's it? Something's aft getting a glay, I know, but this is ridiculous. Right. Right, something's going wrong here that I need to sort out. Okay, I think I solved it. So, the reason I've turned off callouts just for a moment is that we need to show police presence in this area, and I also need to get this vehicle filled up. There we go. Okay. Right, that should have some kit on it now. Hey Doc, how are you? Hope you're getting ready for your spa day. Right, that is not a taxi, no? Oh, it's a taxi, okay. Damn it. Expired ID status.
Hey, pull over your vehicle. I want to talk with you. Hey, pull over your vehicle. I want to talk with you.
What was it hers was? Hers is an expired ID.
I pulled you over because the police computer informed me that the registered owner of this vehicle has an expired ID.
Yeah, I know. I've been waiting months already for an appointment to get a new one. This isn't my fault.
Okay.
License and registration, please.
Yes, officer. There you go.
Out of your car and move to the sidewalk, please. I'm just taking a sample to see if you've been drinking and driving. I'll take a sample to check if you've taken drugs before driving.
Right. Let's issue a violation for the expired ID.
I will now fine you between $75 and $100 for carrying an expired ID.
Great, and I don't have a lawyer at hand.
I mean, who does? However, you might want to get one.
The reason why you're under arrest is because you were drinking and driving. Please cooperate.
Please, don't do that.
Put your hands up slowly, please. I'm going to search you.
She's got a handgun. Does she have a gun permit? No.
The reason why you're under arrest is because you're carrying a gun without a valid permit. Please cooperate and step to the sidewalk.
Please, officer.
We have probable cause to check the vehicle out.
Hello.
Hello there.
I have a vehicle here that needs towing. I need a wrecker at my current location, please.
Sure.
Please
They
stay
will be
calm
with
so
you
we can go to
shortly.
the police precinct. Watch your head, please. You have the right to remain silent. Any statement you make may be used for or against you in a court of law. You have the right to have a competent and independent counsel, preferably of your own choice. And if you cannot afford the services of a counsel, the government will provide you one. You understand these rights?
Let's just go around the block. That's all fine. Right. Let's get our prisoner back. No supervisor this shift. I know we're doing the shift while we're waiting for a supervisor, so if anyone wants to come supervise, they're most welcome to. Were there any upgrades to the skyscraper office and contract bill? No, in fact, the opposite, Mark. It seems to have disappeared.
How you doing, officer? You were faster than I thought you would be.
Show me your ID, please.
Sure. Here you go, officer.
You're being charged and ticketed for between $75 and $100 for using an expired ID.
I can't believe this is happening.
I have to arrest you for trying to escape from a law enforcement officer.
No, don't. Please, officer.
Put your hands up slowly, please. I'm going to search you.
To be fair, I think there were two new areas, a new industrial area, a new building area, Mark. Morning, Harry, how are you, my friend? Hang on, does she have no gun permit?
You've committed a violation by carrying a weapon without a valid permit. You're being arrested.
Please, don't do that.
The reason why you're under arrest is because you've committed larceny.
Is this a joke?
Oh, apparently it wasn't that. I was just guessing because I didn't see what she did. So.
Please proceed with me to the police precinct.
You built the Redemptor Dreadnought overnight and got the legs and torso done. Arms and weapon yet to do. You magnetized the main weapon option. Nice.
Watch your head.
Can I get that ticket in here as well?
Hello, officer.
The meter is literally expired. I only got told off for that. Right.
Hello.
Dear me. Good morning, Kaz. Like, is that expired or not? Well, you can have another parking ticket for parking on the sidewalk. How's that?
You have the right to remain silent. Statements you make may be used for or against law. You have the right to have a competent and independent counsel, preferably of your own choice. And if you cannot afford the services of a counsel,
I'm not arresting someone for jaywalking. That is a stupid law.
understands his rights.
You delight to find that the 2mm magnets fit perfectly into the weapon mounting joint. Oh, nice. Which you model to the weapon oscillates, so you won't even need to do too much drilling. Just into the elbow to insert the 2 magnets to make the counterparts on the gun. Should be a fun little build. That is cool.
I'm taking you to our precinct cell now.
I am a bad policeman, officer.
Stay here.
You weren't influenced at all by playing Space Marine 2 and fighting alongside the Dreadnoughts in there. Not at all. Can't prove it in court. Right. Completely coincidental, sir.
Let's take you to the cell. All right, time to get in.
It is nice dressed. It must have pockets because she was carrying a gun. So, and I do understand from plan that dresses with pockets should be shared. Right, I need to find on the map. Okay, technically we need to go to the financial district, I think. And then we can go to another area of town after that, but I need to do some more ticketing around that area. Nailed it. Straight into a hydrant. Huh.
How you doing, officer?
Hi, citizen.
I don't think I get to ticket in the US with the invalid insurances not moving, right? In the UK, you would, you still need valid insurance on red light. Who would ignore a red light?
Hey, pull over to the side of the road.
Did he just drive off again?
I pulled you over for running a red light.
I'm just so unlucky.
I will now fine you between $120 and $250 for driving through a red light.
Well, that just ruined my day.
Let me see your driver's license, and if available, this vehicle's insurance, please.
Okay, officer, there you go.
Remember this, you are the law.
Slowly step out of the car and move to the sidewalk, please. Please cooperate peacefully while I take a sample to check if you're drunk. You'll take a test to see if you've been driving under the influence of drugs. We're finished here. You're free to go. Have a nice day and take care. Hey, pull over your vehicle. I want to talk with you.
Hello, officer.
Hello.
Officer. I need your help, please.
This is the stupidest interaction in the world. Ready?
Hey, pull over your vehicle. I want to talk with you. Hey, pull over your vehicle. I want to talk with you.
So he's just stolen a car in front of me.
Hey, officer, I need your help.
Back away, right.
Excuse me, officer. Could you show me where the psychedelic deer monument is on the map, please?
All right, let's see if I can find it on the map.
The thief got away.
I appreciate your help, officer, but this isn't what I expected.
So the guy we just watched get into a car, steal it in front of us, and then pull over, has gotten away.
We need support. Who's available?
I'm available.
We have identified a wanted suspect driving a vehicle. They are in the area. Drive there and confirm the identity of the vehicle. Is there a unit nearby that can take care of the matter?
Do not care. Damn it. Let me out the bloody car, Gabe!
That was pretty impressive.
That
but
was
it
the end
hurt.
of my area.
I'd like to see your ID, please.
Okay, officer. There you go.
Open warrant, no insurance.
Okay, let's just check if you're under the influence of alcohol. I just need to collect a sample to see if you're under the influence of any illegal substances. You are under arrest for resisting law enforcement.
Please, officer.
Please cooperate for a search procedure.
Well done, officer. You caught the right person.
Going equipped as well. Does have a gun permit, that's all fine.
Officer, help requested for an emergency. Please respond.
This is Patrol
I have to arrest
4561.
you for
I'll
having
handle
an
the
open
accident.
warrant.
Please, no.
We have received reports of debris on the road. Is there an officer available to remove it?
I'll escort you to the police precinct now.
There you go, that's reduce the crime in all three areas of the city that were high crime areas. So we could do a high-speed patrol.
We need a unit to go to the coordinates of a reported stolen vehicle.
Mind your head. Copy that. I will start looking for the vehicle. You have the right to remain silent. Any statement you make may be used for or against you in a court of law. You have the right to have a competent and independent counsel. And if you cannot afford the services of the government will provide you. Understand?
Completely wiped out a pedestrian there. If, we're looking for a black sedan.
Your shift is over, officer.
I have reached the area and am now looking for the suspect.
Stop the car and let me out!
Yo,
I forgot how joyously silly some of the bugs are in this. Oh, away.
oh my. Call 911. They
You are
stole my
under
wallet.
arrest for resisting law enforcement.
Please, officer.
No, my wallet. Thief.
It wasn't possible to recover your stolen wallet at this time. All right, here's your report.
Thanks for nothing, officer.
You're welcome. I provided exactly the level of service you would expect from me.
I need to do a search on you to see if you're carrying anything illegal. I need to see your ID, please.
Here you go, officer.
Interesting.
I'll escort you to the police precinct now.
As long as you tell me where it is. Dude sees you involved in an active scene and demands your attention immediately. 100% realistic, right? I see you're currently chasing someone shouting "Stop thief," but I was wondering if I could ask for directions. Don't know where the nearest Parsons Bakery is, do you? Oh, I see how it is. Too busy to deal with the public.
Mind your head.
What's this work coming to? Right, there's a police station just round the corner.
You have the right to remain silent. Any statement you make may be used for or against you in court of law. You have the right to have a competent and independent counsel, preferably of your own choice. And if you cannot afford the services of a counsel, you have to waive the finding. You understand these rights?
Harry says, too busy to help me immediately with my trivial need. That's it. I'm gonna write an angry post on Twitter.
It's time to take you to the police cell. Okay, it's time for you to get in the cell.
See, the funny thing is, lads, you said for you to stock your directions would not be excuse me, officer, where's nearest Greg's.
As a patrol
Well,
officer, you're never...
Parsons is like
time to take you to
a
the police
localized,
cell.
they would probably be very insulted by being called a localized Greg's in the West Country. I'm Bristol, and I think they've got some in South Wales now as well.
Please stay calm and cooperate.
There we go. Right, now we can go and do a highway patrol shift in the most impractical car in the world. So this is the fast pursuit car we're going to use, which is such a silly car. We'll use it for a few minutes and then we'll switch over to something else because other than launch control, let's just check if it's saved any tools in the back of this. Nope. Can you spot the problems with this as a police vehicle? Might get Greg's tomorrow before the trip to London. User error. Well. Right, that says it's got stuff in the trunk. Alright, I'm gonna trust it. How's your day, Alec? Keeping well? What? What the heck was that? It despawned. What time you got to travel to London? Poor car, right?
I stopped you because you crossed the yellow line.
Doesn't that happen to everyone from time to time?
Let me have a look at your license and registration, please.
Here you go, officer.
Right. Invalid registration, insurance, has an open warrant.
I'm issuing you a ticket because you don't have valid
Have been there for
insurance.
2:30.
I
Oh,
don't
that's
have
not
that
too
much
bad
money.
then. Going for 10:30, I think that's fair enough. That's not a lot of changes from where you are either, is it? Broadly speaking, within the country. Issue violation, car.
Here's a ticket for having an expired license plate. That should
Direct
be between
service.
$50
Yeah, that's
and
not so bad then.
$250.
Oh, come on. That's so much money.
Please step out of the vehicle and walk to the sidewalk. All right, I'm just collecting a sample to check if you've had any alcohol while driving.
Well, that was actually what I pulled her over for. Was
Please allow me to collect a
Terrible
sample
driving.
to see if you're under the influence of any drugs.
I thought it was a DUI, but actually it's not. However, having looked at her record, she's got an open warrant.
You're under arrest.
Please, no.
I have to search you.
Which now
Kindly
we have
cooperate
grounds
with
to
me.
search her in a vehicle. And found an illegal
I
firearm.
have to handcuff you.
Please don't do that.
About 3 hours there, an appointment and booked seats on the 4 p.m. back. Oh, nice. I quite like that route, but I think I think that's mainly because I think of it as a going home route. Or going up to see relatives. I can't wait, come on. And the important question is, are you going to get a lemon posset? Yes. Well, in that case, all is good in the world. Seat booked in first. Lovely. It's not found. Okay, right. Let's.
I have a car here that needs towing. Please send a tow truck to my current location.
The wrecker will be there in a couple of minutes.
I need backup to take a subject into custody.
Understood. The closest
Gotta
available
love free
unit will be
travel.
dispatched to your
Definitely.
location.
Especially when free travel comes with nice food. Hang on, where are we? The nearest police station is that one. Oh, driving down the hard shoulder, there's been an accident in front of us. Stop from taking snacks though. Drawback stuff, if they run out, you do without. That's reasonable.
I see you had an accident. How did it happen?
I don't know. There must have been something on the road, officer.
Let me have a look at your license and registration, please.
Here you go, officer.
Okay, let's just check if you're under the influence of alcohol. I just need to collect a sample to see if you're under the influence of any illegal substances.
Let's not do that, eh? Right. I got good news. Here's your accident report.
Okay, here's your accident report.
This is an accurate report. Thank you.
And now I'm gonna handcuff you for
You're under arrest.
Please. No.
no reason.
I have to handcuff you.
Please. No.
I have to search you. Kindly cooperate with me. I have to handcuff you.
Illegal weapons possession.
Don't do that.
Whenever I'm travelling with Plan by train, the default train snack is Percy Pigs. Required by law, I believe.
I have a car here that needs towing. Please send a tow truck to my current location.
The wrecker will be there
I
in a
need
couple of
backup to
minutes.
take a subject into custody.
Understood. The closest available unit will be dispatched to your location.
You think someone's at the door? I think they may well be. Beep. Morning, Plan. Fiery, can I say hi, Planned? Laz just ignored you completely. Oh, that says hi, Planned now. I see how it is after he's been shamed into it. Shame! Laz says Wagley wouldn't knock or ring doorbell, she'd just kick the door in. Or pick our lock.
Yeah, she just walked in.
Yeah, she's...
Doors are no barriers, fine. Bring you one in.
I see you had an accident. How did it happen?
I don't know. There must have been something on the road, officer.
Can you tell me what happened with your vehicle?
I think there's a problem with my engine. Could you call a towing service for me?
Are these two separate incidents? They are. And I got off the road before being hit by a car.
Okay, let's just check if you're under the influence of alcohol. I just need to collect a sample to see if you're under the influence of any illegal substances. This is your accident report.
This is an accurate report. Thank you.
Okay, so it's accurate that you were taking amphetamine. Excellent.
You're under arrest.
Please, no.
I have to search you. Kindly cooperate with me.
And an illegal weapon. Excellent.
I have to handcuff you.
Please don't do that.
So I'm just searching this and then I'll be able to get it off the road. There we go, and now we can do...
I have a car here that needs towing. Please send a tow truck to my current location.
A wrecker will be there in a couple of minutes.
I need backup to take a subject into custody.
Understood. The closest available unit will be dispatched to your location.
Show me your license and car insurance, please.
what's scheduled for today? Well,
Okay, officer.
I
There
think
you go.
Wagley's going to be joining us about 10, and we're going to be playing some more co-op games, so... no gun permit, no open warrants. Everything else looks okay.
I have a vehicle here for towing. Can you send a tow truck to my current location?
Sure, it'll be with you shortly.
I think that red truck's a DUI. Yep, that taxi, I'm having it. You missed premium Wagley time, stupid doctor's appointment. Are you out for doctor's appointments today then, Fire?
I stopped you because you seem to be having trouble driving straight.
I was hoping it wasn't so noticeable. I'm sorry.
Show me your ID and proof of insurance if available, please.
Here you go, officer.
Only for like 90 minutes, but you're leaving when the Wagley arrives. Well, Wagley might still be on a bit later as well. Oh, 24.
Please step out of the vehicle and walk to the sidewalk. I'm just collecting a sample to see if you've used any drugs while driving. Kindly cooperate as I collect a sample to see if you're drunk.
I can't remember if that's... We have to actually look at our patrol guide. Felonies. There we go. DUI. Eight. Okay.
You're good to go. Drive safe and have a nice day.
I'm not going to go after him for turn 6. I could ignore that crash. Oh, I don't think I can ignore these ones though. Is this the same dude?
I pulled you over because you appear to have trouble driving.
Is that illegal?
Well...
License and registration, please.
Yes, officer. There you go.
Out of your car and move to the sidewalk, please.
Okay. I think Gabe's just crashed. Well, he's bugged. How goes policing? Well, currently, I'm just sitting here like an idiot, watching him sitting here like an idiot. Yeah, I think the game might be fairly bugged. See, you heard an accident close by. Alright. We'll have to reload because it won't actually get us out of that. You like how every used with Switch 2 in the title is clickbait or fake news? Yeah, I mean, there's a... Nintendo, if it helps, so you don't need to uncheck any more articles, Nintendo have said that they will not be releasing a Switch 2 during this fiscal year, which for them ends in April.
We got a reported crime scene that needs to be investigated. Anyone available? We need a unit at the scene right now. Sending someone else. We require support. Who's available?
Well, not yet. I'm not, because I don't actually have a car that has any gear in it. Also, Nintendo will do a direct to announce the Switch 2. They're unlikely to release it at a trade show based on their previous history. So you can just ignore anything that you see about it. I don't think it'll be released in the next 6 to 12 months, but an announcement would be nice. Like, all news, that's not what people expect from the new Switch. Or the new Nintendo Switch missed something important that was about a special edition of Zelda. Yeah, that's because there's literally no information out there. There will be a Nintendo Direct. Like, Nintendo are notorious for not engaging in trading stuff ahead of time. Right. We can try. Will there be new Farm Sim content next month? Yes, there will. We've already got servers set up for Farming Sim 25. I am a giant software partner. If you are pre-ordering it or you're picking up a copy.
We got a reported crime scene that needs to be investigated. Anyone available?
Then yeah, you can use the my links to order it. Much appreciated. But yes, we will be running a new server. Be surprised it's called the Switch 2. They tend not to name them 2. Yep. I think that's the problem, Fire, is that people are constantly looking for information on something there's no information about. So it means that the commercial incentive, if you run ads on your page, is to just write a clickbaity title with no information whatsoever and a chat GPT written article. You're not sure if you should buy it or not Farming Sim 25? Because the last Farming Sim ended only being perceived on the server and didn't see huge improvements compared to the former game. It depends which of the servers for the last Farming Sim you're talking about, and which playthrough. Because we clocked in 200-300 hours of the last Farming Sim. Ooh, crap.
Arriving on scene, starting the investigation.
Well, hang on. You just said she didn't need
I have
CPR.
someone who isn't breathing. I'm administering CPR.
What?
Please, lying down so I can perform CPR.
Do I look like I can't breathe on my own?
Right.
I don't need CPR.
Which you're going to give you a conduct ping for, but it won't let me... never mind.
You have some wounds that I can treat. Please don't move. You have some wounds that I can treat. Please don't move.
Again, Fire, that's because the challenge that you have with these
Tell me what you saw.
articles is that they...
Fortunately for you, officer, I witnessed the whole thing.
The number of readers that they have is likely to massively exceed the number of people that bought any of those games in the
Tell me
market
what
they
you saw.
address. So trying to give them
Fortunately for
some
you,
sort of
officer, I
reference
witnessed the whole
point.
thing.
Because if you talk about an RTS,
Let me hear what you saw.
a lot of people don't know what that is.
Fortunately for you,
Outside of
officer,
people that play a lot
I
of
witnessed
games.
the whole thing.
So they tend to go for
Tell me what you saw.
instead like a
Yes, I
this
saw
red
what
alert
happened.
like. It's not red alert like, it's just an RTS.
Tell me what you saw.
Yes, I saw what happened.
Can you tell me what you saw?
Sure, officer. I think I saw something.
I'm going to perform CPR on you.
I'm conscious. I don't need CPR.
But you won't let me interview you and I can't bandage you. Cool. Right, we need to find some evidence. There it is. Okay, we'll need some evidence markers. Tools. Evidence markers. I'm not saying it's not dumb, it's just that, like, as a point of reference, It's any more evidence around? Not that I can see. Just that it's the same as if the way to think about it is if you look
Copy
at
that. I
Suspect
will
with an
start
active
looking for the
warrant for
vehicle.
seen driving a vehicle. We have their location. We need a unit.
oh, bad words. So if there's something that you know nothing about, so I don't know. So if you just said, oh, there's an overspend on the Ice 3 Neo, I mean, cool. But unless you know that that's a Deutsche Bahn train and there's more context, you haven't got a clue what they're talking about or why you care. So they're more likely to write something like Deutsche Bahn overspends on trains in something gaff, because then people have a rough idea of what the article about and they're talking about trains, and it's kind of the same thing. I'm going to release them to an ambulance. I can't do anything else with them.
I have an injured person requesting an ambulance.
Hey Mariam, welcome. Lovely to have you here over on YouTube. Hello Morph, how are you doing? Playing Factorio Space Age, how are you enjoying it?
Show me your ID, please.
Sure. Here you go, officer.
It's mad complex automation, you're loving it. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I think there is literally no reason for me to care that he smells alcohol.
Would you please show me your ID?
Yeah, there's just literally no reason
Yes, officer.
for...
There you go.
There's no downside. I'm not going to give her a ticket for expired ID. That is silly.
Let me have a look at your ID, please.
Here it is.
Let me see. Can you hear me?
I'm still in shock, but I'm all right.
Okay, more shocked than hurt. Can you make it to the ambulance on your own? We need to take a closer look.
Okay, Doc. I can manage, I think.
Would you show me your ID, please?
Okay, officer. There you go.
Come on. I mean, if you want the honest answer, so Fire says, when they call City Builder Light for a survival game when I have less good results, why? Because people use it for clickbait. Calling Plants vs. Zombies a survival game, or games like Among Us because you have to survive equals survival game. Okay, here's the thing. No one pays any of those news sites, so the only way they make money is you clicking through on their articles and seeing ads. Like, it's a product of people's approach to consuming media because it's on the internet, so it's free. It's kind of our own fault. Because running websites, despite what people think, it's like really expensive. Even if you're running trashy articles, it's still expensive. Right. What do I need to do for this investigate assault? Let's check all of these people. Yeah, I've literally got nothing. Because I can't write a report. We've got all of that evidence there. Is there more evidence somewhere else that we're not seeing? We've interviewed every one of the witnesses. So I'm using the camera because it would show up any other items. So yeah, you're like, you could write a really accurate article, which, like, so as an example, Sia Kane writes really accurate articles. She takes her time to actually go through and check the press releases, check other sources, make sure that it's a really well written, hopefully helpful piece of content, even for quick news items. And our engagement through most of Sia Kane's articles to use the link to then purchase the game written from that article is pretty low. And because we're using accurate titling, we're not clickbaiting, so our readership is low. So we're just setting fire to money. And unless you pay for those sources, like if you're buying a gaming magazine, then you're paying for the journalism. If you're subscribing to a gaming news site, you're paying for the journalism. You can expect a better quality of journalism. But the reality is that even for like mainstream news sources, like local newspaper stuff have been absolutely gutted because no one wants to pay for the news. Well, they used to pay for the news. So they're reduced to stuffing their page full of ads and writing clickbaity titles. Because the only way they can get any revenue that pays people's salaries. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't suck. I'm saying it's an understandable problem. Why is this not going to just let me... Dark brown. I can tell you the next progression of that. Oh, right. They're off on the road. They've made a run. That's going to be a problem. The next progression is going to be baked in ads to all video because ad blockers are costing shed loads of money to media as well. And less journalists with less and less time to write an article. Because I think I've shared before, Gaming Buzz costs us a few thousand a month to run. And we don't write clickbaity articles, and we have people paid their living wage accredited, which means they get paid above the minimum wage and actually the wage required to live. And honestly, the engagement on our links, which is the only way of us getting revenue, is really poor. And we voted on all the things. Oh, one sec. Sorry about that. Had to go. We'll see if we can get this wanted driver. WRHL just don't read article websites. And like, that's entirely fair. But I think that's where it's really easy to complain about the quality of content on news sites. Like, why do you write a clickbaity article? Why do you stuff your page with ads? Well, if the only revenue sources are ads and the people don't use affiliate links, which is actually the major revenue source for like Future Publishing, are one of the last survivors of the print industry and doing well because they're doing lots and lots of affiliate links. 21k. Dark brown unknown on the... Are you it? Come on, let me... I don't think that's dark brown. Then all the incentives are set up to provide a terrible product.
I have reached the area and am
Let's go this way. Is that it? I think it might be. Yep, that is our vehicle.
I am detaining you because your vehicle matches a description.
I follow all traffic rules. There must be a mistake.
Please show me your ID and vehicle insurance.
Fire
Here you
station,
go,
phone pads,
officer.
if the information is good and what I'm looking for. I'm going to connect with 3 to 4 big German strategy streamers and content creators more or less connected into game groups. Otherwise, you wouldn't know most games, like Bloomtown. Maybe a game of year for me, and a lot of people never heard of it or even played Graveyard Keeper and don't know it. That's from the same devs. Yeah, I think that's totally reasonable. Like that's the problem is that it's how you get in touch with and engage with games. I'm going to order him to exit the vehicle because I think he's wanted anyway.
Please step out of the vehicle and walk to the sidewalk.
Let's do some DUI
All right,
tests.
I'm just collecting a sample to check if you've had any alcohol while driving.
But the problem...
I'm just collecting a sample to see if you've used any drugs
and
while
here's
driving.
the honest problem is that if you are... How do you know they're writing good articles or not if they don't bait you into going to read them? Because, like, as Gaming Buds, the project was kind of set up as a community site so people had an opportunity to write content, engage with content, and learn a bit more about how news media works, like in the background. And every survey that we have done where people have made a decision, if I'm being completely honest, people provided preferences, said they took certain actions. We built based on that. There are no ads on Gaming Buzz at all. And the reality is, he's got an open warrant. There you go. Let's give him a violation for his... Oh, no.
Your shift is over, officer.
Violation for his expired ID. There we go. But virtually
I have to fine you for carrying
everything
an
we've asked
expired
about,
ID that will
it's
cost you between
almost the
$75
diametric
and
opposite
$100.
that people have said
should
they
have
do
stayed at home.
versus what they actually do. Which sucks, but you know, it is what it is.
I have to handcuff you.
Please, don't do that.
Right, now we can search him properly, and then we have to...
I will proceed with the
Pull
search.
us
You
back to
made sure that the
station.
right person was captured. Excellent work, officer.
There we go. Got him. And we're going to get him for an illegal switchblade as well.
You're being arrested.
No, don't. Please, officer.
And now we have probable cause to search the vehicle. Yeah, it's it's a terrible situation all round for readers and for journalists. The people spend their entire life like complaining about how a 7 out of 10 on IGN is just a terrible. That being an average is impossible. There's been loads of videos about why it's an average, and a 7 out of 10 is not a good score for a game. But then don't think about, well, hang on, how do those journalists get paid? IGN should pay their journalists more. How do they get paid? Well, they have inbound revenue. How do they get that inbound revenue? Well, advertise and I use uBlock. Well, that's cool. That means you're not you're just a cost. You're not actually bringing anything of value. Or affiliate links, and I don't use them. Or my ad blocker removes the last bit of the affiliate link, which means it's not an affiliate link anymore. So there's no way of just attributing the...
I need backup to take a subject into custody.
The fact that you read the article that prompted you to buy, there's no way of attributing that back to the publication.
I have a vehicle here for towing. Can you send a tow truck to my current location?
Which means all of the incentives instead are based on hiding content behind paywalls and writing clickbait articles. Ooh. Oh, that's going to take forever to get to. We might get in trouble for this. And like that's the common refrain, lads. Like, to be clear, not a criticism of anyone personally in chat, but like the choices people make about their media consumption have direct consequences pretty quickly. Ooh. Haha. So if you have any sort of ad blocker installed, like the reason ads became an absolute hellscape for a lot of news sites is because people stopped paying for news. Like most of the news sites that exist today come from print publishing. And people used to pay £8 a month for their magazine or £5 a month for their magazine, or they would pay their 25 pence to 75 pence a day for their newspaper, and they paid nothing and expected the quality to stay the same. So then, in a desperate attempt to raise revenue, they were like, I have to monetize those eyeballs some way in a scalable way. So they started getting ads on their page. And because there wasn't a lot of data available about who their readers were, unless you're logged into an account, or you have some really good ABC statistics, which you don't have for websites, which tell you who's looking at what your circulation is, who's looking at your page, etc. So you can't really even broadly target ads. So you ended up with them putting more and more on the page. Then you had... bad words. Then people stopped going to the pages because they were a hellscape. So then they wrote clickbait articles to try and get you to go over there because they earn from eyeballs and pretty much nothing else. And so it continues. And then they tried affiliate links and then reducing the ads. Lots of newspapers tried it. And people used ad blockers that stripped the tracking link off, so they couldn't make any money doing that either. And that wasn't trying to track you across multiple platforms. That was just trying to attribute the fact that you clicked on an ad on X news site and you bought Y thing. And it's going to get worse. If you think it's bad today, the future of media in general is going to be that Google has started writing AI summaries of the news sites. Now, can you spot the problem there? Because if they write an AI summary, the news site gets no views, no advertising revenue, no opportunity for you to go and think, oh, this is really good journalism. You know what? I will actually support them. I will actually pay for a monthly, yearly, whatever subscription. So there will be less and less journalists again because Google is summarizing the results so people don't go and read into the articles, and it summarizes the results so badly on so many occasions. And it doesn't weight sources properly because all of the news sites and everyone else is trying to game the system. So it's not providing accurate information, which means we're going to end up with even more paywalls because news organizations quite rightly look at it and go, well, hang on, I spent 30 quid paying a journalist to write this article. I spent conservatively like 4,000 or 5,000, even on a small news site, securely host it, and Google just took my stuff, copied it, and put it on their results page rather than sending them to the actual source. Kinda sucks. We're going to do a fairly short shift because Wagner's going to be here soon. We're going to do the shortest shift we can get away with in town. Final time and go to bed. Good before sleep. You take care of yourself, Harry. Enjoy your rest, my friend. But yeah, like the simple solution is for everyone to do what they said they would do.
The crime rate in this area has been rising recently. Get out there and show some police presence.
Got it.
Realistically, though, that is very unlikely to happen. Vanishingly so. Right. I'm trying to decide which car to take out. Is this one remember the kit in the back? No. Excellent. Okay, so if I leave the garage now, hopefully that will have the kit in the back. Let's pull up a little bit more, get out. Well, we might only get one call out on this. There we go. I'm not arresting her for jaywalking. Oh, really? No. Oh, you. In front of a police station, in front of a police van.
Need urgent assistance in setting up a roadblock? Is anyone available?
This is Patrol 4561. I can create the roadblock.
We have a traffic stop that requires taking care of.
I'd say a successful pit maneuver.
You're taking too long. Sending another unit.
You were faster than I thought you'd be.
Right. Handcuff or flee.
You're being arrested for fleeing from a law enforcement officer.
Please
Support
don't do
required.
that.
Any officers available?
I'm busy with other issues at the moment. I will proceed with the search. Please cooperate. I am placing you under arrest on suspicion of vehicle theft.
No, don't. Please, officer.
Would you show me your ID, please?
Yeah, sure, officer.
I'm taking you to the police station.
Might be a bit of a step up to get into the back of the van, madam.
Please cooperate and get into the car.
Hey there, officer.
Hey there.
There you go. And here we see the hungry police van has now completely consumed
You have the right to remain silent. Any statement you make
civilian
may be used
vehicle.
for or against you in a court of law. You have the right to have a competent and independent counsel, preferably of your own choice. And if you cannot afford the services of counsel, the government will provide you one. You understand these rights? Time to go to the police precinct cell. Stay here.
I think if we lock the door behind them, they don't have a lot of choice as to whether they stay there or not. I think that's the whole idea of having a cell, right? I might be wrong, though.
We have a traffic stop that requires taking care of.
On my way.
A suspect with an active warrant was seen driving a vehicle. We have their location. We need a unit on the scene that can verify the identity and arrest the driver.
Patrol 4561 responding. I will locate the vehicle you're looking for.
Any officers available to transport an arrestee to the nearest police station?
Pro gamer right here. Can you tell I'm currently playing with one hand? You think that's bad? I'm driving the wrong way down the wrong street. I'm drinking my coffee, Laz. How rude.
Hey, partner. I'll let you take care of the suspect.
We need support. Who's available?
Sorry, not right now. I will proceed with the search. Please cooperate. Let me have a look at your ID, please.
Here it is.
Let's go. Liability reason.
You've committed a violation by carrying a switchblade with you.
You're a terrible cop.
Yes.
I'm taking you to the police station.
Hang on. Did you genuinely ask me for a police transport from here to here? You were literally standing outside the police station. What? I think I'm going to have to put them in the back of the car for it to register. Yep, there you go.
Please cooperate and get into the car.
Nope, that is indeed the right police station. You can get
Time
back
to go
out
to the
again.
police precinct cell.
Why?
Stay here until further.
There's a situation that needs taking care of. Anybody available?
I'll manage it.
No, I will not be writing an incident report for that. Particularly because she disappeared.
I've arrived in the area. I'll start looking for the suspect.
Where did he... There he is.
Please show me your ID.
Recklessly and possibly under the influence of alcohol was spotted.
Sure, officer.
We need a unit
Here
to
you
take
go.
up the cause.
Patrol 4561 responding. I will locate the vehicle you're looking for.
Open warrant. An expired ID.
I have to fine you for carrying an expired ID. It will cost you between $75 and $100.
I should have stayed at home.
You think that's bad?
You're being arrested for having an open warrant.
Please, don't do that.
I will proceed with the search. Please cooperate.
He really is going for all of the reasons I could probably possibly arrest him.
You're under arrest for carrying a gun without a valid permit.
No, don't. Please, officer.
You've committed a violation by carrying a switchblade with you.
Please don't do that.
I'm not sure I'll be able to get there in time. I'm taking you to the police station.
What absolutely
Please cooperate.
awful
Get into the
driving.
car.
Your shift is over, officer.
You have the right to remain silent. Any statement you make may be used for or against you in a court of law. You have the right to have a competent and independent counsel, preferably of your own choice. And if you cannot afford the services of the counsel, the government will provide you one. You understand these rights? Time to...
Right. So just checking. Yeah, I am at voice channel. Okay. So it's getting close to waggly o'clock, so. But he pleads so nicely. Right, he did. Yeah, I suppose he did say please.
Stay here
I'll
until
let him go
further
into
notice.
this small room. Some competence on stream. Well. There we go. Got a bit of a bonus. 1,000's not bad. 15 minutes. I've had 45-minute shifts that have had less than that. So we're going to need to have a quick discussion about what we're doing, and then we're ready to rock and roll. Oh, well, he's grabbing a drink, so we should be ready to rock and roll in a few moments. The new police car is fun. The launch control is fine, but the best vehicle in this game is either because of the capacity, the police van if you're going for lots of arrests, the SUV if you're doing a lot of traffic management, but my personal favorite is the AMPR vehicle, which most UK police vehicles now have AMPR fitted, or certainly most highways vehicles do, which so it's realistic, but it also means that you are able to get a lot more information while driving without doing any dangerous stuff. So if you're looking for like getting a high score through without doing events, using AMPR and doing drunk driving stops on the highway is probably your best way forward, particularly if you have a partner. This game is designed really for you to have a partner. That's why you get a bonus for not having one. It just makes the game so much easier. You can now get AMPR for your own vehicles using a dashboard. I mean, yeah, they'll have the AMPR as in the number plate recognition bit. They're just not connected to anything. Hey, Mango Rage, how are you? Lovely to have you here. So as soon as Wagley arrives, we'll be switching games over to whatever Wagley fancies playing today. So some more co-op shenanigans. If you have any suggested co-op games that you'd like to see us play, let me know. I got a new... I really need to play that as well. Drive Through Miami. It's that single player. So I've just been sent... Just going through the Game Buzz inbox, see what we've been sent in terms of games to have a look at. Steam, that's what I was looking for. Grocery Store Sim has been updated, yes. Coming single player. I might do that as another game pre-Wagley joining another day. Where has the music gone? The Grocery Store Sim, what's the update for that? Let's have a look. So I know Supermarket Together's been updated. And I know Wagley was looking at Plate Up as well. You now send employees on vacation, increase walking speed, physical distance text message box, add 10 new vehicles. And there's a work in progress for the forklift. So having a look through all of the press updates we've had on any co-op games. I'm going to try playing Half Sword at some point as well, but that is single player, so... Person, Forest, Spylo, Euro Truck. Some Snow Runner. Arc. I think Alien Tales had an update as well. There's a helper's update to Hail and Tell Tavern. Hey, Wagley.
Yo.
What do you fancy then?
Yes. Damn it, I didn't get my drink.
Well,
I went to get it, the recycling was in the way, so went to go take the recycling out, and then the laundry bucket's in the way, so I moved the laundry, and I forgot my drink.
What? Do you fancy something like Ale and Tell or grocery store or supermarket together or something new? What sort of broad thing do you fancy? And I can try and find a game and do all of the artwork. Library. Do you want to do some plate up? We haven't done that for a while.
Sure, sounds good.
I think you need to host the plate up though, don't you? Because you're...
Who knows if my mods are even up to date? Yeah, but sure.
No worries. Well...
Controller. I need a controller.
Yeah, playing that on keyboard
That one is
not
hell
fun.
with the controller.
Yeah. Right. Wagley being so kind and letting Flanker do all the work. Wagley is very thoughtful and mindful like that.
Why wouldn't you do all the work?
Right. Let's see if we can... I think it's been so long since we've played Plate Up, I don't think I have a description and everything ready for it. Give me a few seconds, chat.
You can have 2.
Are you getting the integration working as well?
I can't do that until we're in round.
Ah, okay, no worries. Gaming. Play up. For those watching on YouTube, I'll have the link in just a second. How's you today, Russ? Keeping well, bud? Right. Okay, for those watching on YouTube, there is the link. So we're going to be playing some Plate Up in just a moment. You're going to have to click on that link to go through and switch to the new live stream, because this one is going offline, just so that all the VODs are only one game at a time, so you can watch the VOD that you want to play. So you want to watch it rather than having to watch all the VODs for an 8-hour stream to find the game you want. Okay, we're doing the switch over now because that should